Hello everyone, this is Will from AI Automation Agents, and today I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on how you can create a blog using Softr and Airtable. So Softr is just a tool similar to WordPress. It's a low-code, no-code tool that allows you to build websites pretty quickly. You kind of just like select different components, configure them, and you can create a website and deploy it probably like in an hour. And then Airtable is just a spreadsheet combined with like a database. Again, it's a low code, no code tool where you can store all your information. And in this case, we'll be using it to store our blogs. So let's get started. So go ahead and create an Airtable account. If you don't have one, you actually get some free space to use. So you have created a table. As you can see, this table, it holds the name of the blog, the body, which is going to be the content of your blog. As you can see, I've added some like dummy text in here. Same for this one. And then I've added an image as well as a thumbnail, bit of tagline, so just like a quick summary. But you can configure this as you want. You can have more fields for images. You can create different paragraphs if you want. And so the idea is that when you want to write an article or a blog, you'd come in here, give it a title, the content, the images, and then you'd essentially use all of this to create the blog. So let's get started. Oh, and it's important to note that once you add something here, it'll automatically get added into whenever the user refreshes the page, they'll be able to see the new record you added, which will be your blog. So let's go over to Softr. Softr, same thing. You don't need to pay to get started. I think you do need to pay though to deploy your application, and like if you want to use a custom domain. But to get started setting all of this up, you don't have to pay for everything. And they also offer this trial if you want to give it a shot, but it's not necessary for this tutorial. So let's get started. I'm going to create a new project. And I'm just going to choose to start from scratch. And then I want to connect it to Airtable. As you continue, and then we're going to do personal access token. In order to generate this token, you're going to have to go to Developer Hub here. And then you're going to create a new token. And so here you're going to create a token and give it any name. So call it blog. And for scopes, you can go ahead and just give it most of these, although you don't need them. It's not that important what you give it here. And then you want to give it access to your table. So in this case, it's going to be this one, blog. Now I create this token. You're going to copy that. And then you're going to paste that here. And then it's going to give you these templates. So in our use case, I don't think we will need all of these. We don't need this form. We don't need sign in. We just need a home page and then the blogs. So we'll leave those three. Create application. So once you've created this, one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to very quickly update these navigation bars. We just want a home page and a blog page. So we're going to delete the rest. We're going to rename this one to blogs. We can delete the rest. Sign in. We're not going to have any sign in on our page, so we can delete those as well. And we're going to do the same one for this one below. So the idea here is to have one for logged in and logged out users. But in our case, we don't have users, so we're just going to delete that section. Let's delete these. Oops, let me rename this one to blogs and delete this one. And we don't need this stuff. User profile, we don't want that either. All right, so now we've cleaned this up. Of course, you can replace your logo name here. You can change that here. In our case, we're just going to focus on creating the blog kind of interface. So on your home page, you can type something like "Welcome to my blog." I'm just going to copy that, put it here as well, and then you can update this image as you want, your landing page image. But in our case, what we want is we want to configure this button to go to blogs. You can put like a featured blog here if you want. For now, we're just going to do blog, and then we want to have this button take us to our blogs. And so our blogs is going to be this other page here called list. So in order to do that, we're going to add an action, open page, and we're going to go to list. And we don't want it to open a new tab. We just want it to do it on the same page. So we're not going to check that. So now that we have that, you can configure these buttons right here to like feature blogs. In our case, we're just going to delete it because we don't need it. And we're going to focus on configuring this list. So this list will be your blogs. And so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to select your connected Airtable account. You're going to select the base and then the table blog. Cool. So now you can see it's going to automatically pull. Let me go back to, let's go back to our table. And you can see it's going to pull this information on here. You see those images, it's pulling them from here. Anyway, what we want to do now is here you can format how many you'd like to show per page. You can filter blogs based on a certain condition here, but that's not necessary for this tutorial. What we want to do is we want to format this a little nicer so that they show up as blog cards. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to remove this categories. We're not going to need that. We also don't need we could leave the search bar. So for the search bar, what we can do is we can configure it to search by the name of the blog or title of the blog. And we can, this will be the placeholder text. So I'll change to search blogs. And then in here you can see Softr already went ahead and kind of mapped out some of the fields, but we don't want that picture. We want the thumbnail to show here. That'll be this column right here. That's going to be the image that shows here. And then for the name, we don't want that to be called name. We want it to be called title. And name is fine for that. That's that column right there. And then for the text here, we want to select tagline. And we're not going to give it a label. So the tagline is this field over here. So it can just be like a quick summary of your blog. And once you've configured that, you're kind of done with this page. And then what's left to do is to configure these this update buttons and the add record buttons. So for this tutorial, we're gonna remove this add record because we don't want users to come in here and add blogs to our page. We're gonna remove that. We also want to change this update button to say like read more or something. Let's go ahead and change that. And the action is going to be to open page. And we're going to go to list details and we want it to open on the same tab. So what this is going to do is whenever they click on read more, one second. When they click on read more, it's going to take them to the actual full content of the blog. And let's see what else. You can mess with the style here if you'd like, the colors as you want. But for this tutorial, we're just going to leave it as is. And once you think you're in a place to test, you can click this button right here, preview, and it's going to give you like a kind of like quick glance at what you have so far. So this is, if you were to publish your website, this is what it would look like on the internet. You see welcome, this is our landing page. Home is just going to bring you here. If you press blogs, it's going to take you over to the blog page. And here you're going to see the blogs you've created in Airtable. So if we click read more, you can see it takes you to this, which this is not configured correctly. So let's do that next. So for that, this is the page, this details. And this is where we want to show our actual blog content. So let's select, again, we're going to select our source, which is going to be that blog table. We're not going to use any filters. And then here, the image is correct. We wanted to use this image right here. Of course, you can order this however you'd like. In our case, we don't need all of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove them. And this is to edit kind of like the styling of it. We're not going to mess with it for now. But here you can see you have the name or title of the blog. It automatically pulled it, so that's fine. But then we want to add the body of our blog. So we're going to select that here, body. We're going to select rich text just so it supports some of our formatting in here. And we're going to remove this label. And again, you can format this however you want. Like you could add another image down here. Oh, sorry. Another image. Remove that. You add images here. You can kind of organize them however you want. But for now, I think this is fine. So now we want to remove this update because we don't want our users making edits to our blog. So we're going to delete that. We're going to delete this down here. And let's go to the home page. Oh, it looks fine. List. Let's remove this down here. Delete. And I think it's good to go. So if we click again that preview, you can see this is what it's going to look like. So we click here, we go to the home page. This button takes us to our blogs. You can search blogs. So if I do blog 2, it's going to find stuff. If they click read more, you can see it's going to take them to that specific blog. What'd be nice is to add a back button. Oh, we don't have that right now. I just realized this button takes us to the home page, so let's fix that. So if you click on the component, then so home, we want to open page, and it's going to take us to home. And blogs, we want it to take it to list. And we want to do the same thing here, home to home, and blogs to list. And now if we refresh this again, the preview, you can see that this will take us to the blog. This will take us to the home page. And that should take us to the blog. We can search. You can look at a specific blog. And if you want to add a new blog, you can just go to your Airtable instance, your table, and we're just going to add some gibberish here. Cool. Oh, there you go. And so now if we go back here, you go to blogs again, it should pull a new blog we just wrote. So see, this one has no image, so it just shows this empty. Let's just copy this. All right, cool. So now that we've created that blog, and refresh the page, your users will be able to just automatically see it in here. So this is the one we just created. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like this content, or if you have questions, please leave a comment. Please also check out our website, automationagents.net, where if you need help building something like this, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you for watching.